everyone, welcome to my channel, Traveling with Sam. Right now I'm in Auckland, New Zealand, but departing Auckland, New Zealand in just a few minutes and exploring more of New Zealand. So please give this video a like. Thank you all so much for supporting me. And if you're ready to go exploring, let's go. So here's our bus, Grey Line. Great sights. So to Hobbiton and Waitemata experience.
That is named after a
Tony
little shop that
our driver today.
grows on the mountain called the Fir Tree. It's a real leafy little shrub. Yeah, most have eroded away, some have been quarried away. Over on the right left hand side, out in the middle of the harbour, that is Rangitoto. That is the youngest. That one erupted only 700 years ago. It turned the sky blood red, hence the name Rangitoto, which means blood sky. Going to first go to the cafe and maybe get a souvenir or something, and then go on our tour to see where they filmed Lord of the Rings movies. So I just got hot chocolate here, just to keep myself going. So this is a little shop with a lot of different things you can get from movies, Hobbit, as well as the Lord of the Rings. Alright, here we go into Hobbiton here in New Zealand. Mata.
Place usually houses up to 300 hobbits on the 44 hobbit holes. Unfortunately, they're not around today. I believe they're all on summer vacation or winter vacation, should I say. But a hobbit is usually 4 foot in height. They enjoy simple pleasures in life: eating, drinking, smoking, a bit of gardening, and that's really about it.
Let's look out, see the area. So here you are.
Here made out of stuff such as micropone, aged timber, and it was all aged accordingly, aged with vinegar, sandblasted to give them the look, and hand carved mostly with chainsaws for the doors. Now, as I mentioned, there was a famous scene here where Gandalf and Frodo came in their carts through here and the trees decided for the first time. Now, a lot of work went into that one scene. If you can think back to it, they're riding along in the cart. Well, 3 different carts were created to film that one scene. There was one cart at a normal scale for Gandalf, so when he's sat in there, well, it looks like the perfect cart for Gandalf. Then, when you see just Frodo on his own in a camera shot, well, they created an extra large cart so that Frodo would look extra small when he's sat in there. And thirdly, most impressively, they created a cart where when you see Gandalf and Frodo both having a good old chat, and they got the height difference like that, well, Frodo is actually sat 3 meters behind Gandalf. So when they are talking, Frodo's talking 3 meters behind Gandalf, and Gandalf talking 3 meters in front of him. And they do that so they match up the eye lines, it creates the height difference, and you think that hobbits must be tiny. And that's a trick. Sorry, just leave.
Nice spread. So just exploring. Even if you've never seen the movies or read the books, still very scenic and beautiful place. Nice little gardens, nice little chair, hobbit houses. Get some honey. A window. Some hobbit holes for the movie The Hobbit, not in the Lord of the Rings.
On a bit of a hierarchy regarding wealth. So that means if you're at the very bottom, well, you're not doing so well. But for Bilbo Baggins at the very top of the hill, well, he's doing pretty good. Start up here. Now, if you do look inside, it may look a little bit like there is an interior compared to the hobbit hole we've just been in. But I can assure you, it's just an interior wall. A few feet behind that, well, it just looks exactly the same as a hobbit hole we've just been in. The reason being is that this was just an exterior set and all the interior shots were done down in Wellington.
So yeah, so much detail. This is not real tree, this one. It's very pleasant in here with the nature as well as the cool decor, original stuff, and the beautiful sunshine. So we continue walking.
Around extras, all hobbits, children running around, going crazy, adults having a drink, having a good old feast, being merry. Now originally, before this place could be used for that, this used to be one large marsh. So they had to dig an 18 feet deep trench below our feet and fill it with 8,000 cubic meters of soil before they could even begin filming. And then, this was the largest filming shot that they did here at Hobbiton. It lasted 4 days and 3 nights. So, thinking, if you can remember those films, there's a lot of children running around, and how are you going to keep all those entertained for 4 days? Well, Peter Jackson had a brilliant idea. How can we keep everyone energetic and running around? Well, we'll put a marquee up in the corner, we'll fill it with sweets and candy, we'll tell the children, have as much as you want. And then after 4 days, we gathered all the children up, sent them back to the parents.
So green dragon, Lord of the Rings.
However, the green dragon exterior set was just
Lovely lake, do some fishing. So on our way to get our complimentary drink and to have our feast here in Hobbiton in a magical place. So almost there, another view of the lake from this side, and a small pond, some ducks and stuff. So we get over here to the pub area. So a cool little board here. So here's like the blacksmith. Right, going inside here to get our drink. Alright, inside have my complimentary drink. So you can have a stout, an ale, a cider, or a non-alcoholic beverage, which I believe is a ginger beer. You can also have tea or coffee. Alright, time to go have our feast, the Green Dragon. So here we are, buffet style. Smells really good. Feast. I just wanted to try a little bit of everything. I missed one thing, green salad. So this is what I was able to choose. This bread is not edible. This bread is. And then different salads. And the main courses. So something for everyone. Here's the dessert station. And tea and coffee. That was awesome. And food was very delicious, as well as the atmosphere. And now it's time to get on the bus and continue our tour for today. Back in the bus, on our way.
New Zealand native words properly, you need to be rolling the R. Okay, it's not Rotorua, it's Rotorua. Okay. That's probably a step too far, but definitely roll the R's, okay? You don't want to sound like a mad Italian pizzeria owner or some landlocked pirate lover. You're not a pirate, you're not a pizza owner, but just roll it R. So we are heading to Te Puia. This is a Maori Arts and Crafts Institute, the Maki or Macy.
Okay, so our next stop, I don't know how to say all this stuff. They will say it correctly when we go inside for this cultural experience. So here's a little preview of some stuff we might see and do.
All on the same page. Sound good? Anō reira, tēnā koutou, nau mahara mai ki te puia, nau mahara mai ki te whakarewarewatanga o te ope taua a wahiao, ko mātua kuingoa, kai o tētai kai arahi mo tēnei rā, anō reira, tēnā koutou. Te reo gete. So all I said was hello, welcome to Te Puia, welcome to this ancestral land of Te Whakarewarewatanga o Te Opetaua a Wāhiao. My name is Maya and I am your tour guide today, alright? So throughout this tour...
So going to check out the arts and crafts, a couple different places. Really amazing necklaces and pendants. So I can't pronounce. Won't even try and insult by trying to pronounce the native names. You can see the different kinds here.
And our students within the school, they study for 3 years as a part of their scholarship. So take a look at the back wall, you'll see a photo of Bonnie's Kayaking. Now he was a master starter that opened the school back in 1967, just to help revitalize this art and the beautiful that it is. Beneath this photo you'll see some carvings on the back wall. Those carvings go deep to pick different tribes of garden that we have within our city. So depending on your tribe, your natural environment is inspired with different shapes, patterns and designs. So we will look to our trees, the mountains, the birds, the sand, the view that's more personal, so the water, the mountain, everything like that.
Here they have some different wood carvings and the meanings of the symbols, and you can touch and feel like what the wood carvings feel like, the amount of detail.
Nowadays, however, we do have a few more additional tools. We have things like scissors, craft knives, needles. They are a bit more durable and a bit more accessible. However, still to this day, the mussel shell is the only tool we've found. It does the job efficiently of extracting the fibre hidden in the centre of the harakeke or the flax bush, which I pointed out before we came through. Then at the back, you have the two hinaki or the traps up the front. The one in the centre used to catch koura or freshwater crayfish. The one up the front used to catch eel. The timber surrounding these traps is a native vine which we call supplejack. If you find it in the wild, you can snap it to drink the water, or you can eat the new growth of it as a hiking snack.
So no photos or videos once we get inside.
So yes, we won't be able to see...
Hopefully see some of these kiwi birds, national bird, endangered species here in New Zealand. So glimpses of the kiwi now walking on.
So you may have seen this all around New Zealand. It might just look like a normal kind of bush, but we use this for many different purposes. So, on the left hand side right here we have the manuka. So if you've heard of manuka honey, this is the plant that the bees pollinate for that manuka honey. And then on the right side just down there, that is kanuka. So they look very similar, but the only difference is that the kanuka have slightly longer leaves and they don't have any aromatic smell. But with the manuka, you're more than welcome to take a feel.
Here's the natural mud pool.
Here we call this Ngā Mokai a Koko. Simple translation, the cherished ones of Koko. So Koko was a very well-loved chief of our village many years ago, and he was that uncle that all of the children really loved. He was the one that everyone wanted to hang out with. Everyone was very attracted to him in a very loving way. Now looking at this mud pool, you can see that the bubbling mud all surrounds each other, and that reminded us of the surrounding children of Koko, hence the name Ngā Mokai a Koko.
So here you have geyser terrace.
I'll do a brief explanation of our geysers, and then we should be witnessing her full Guys, starting down the bottom by those black rocks just across from you, that is our first geyser. Her name is Kereru. So Kereru is the native wood pigeon bird here in New Zealand. They are a very large bird, and they weigh down to 3 branches when they land upon the tree. Now the Kereru has a big white puffy chest, and our geyser down there likes to eat this big white puffy cloud, but when she does spew up at a peak of about 7 to 12 meters, she looks like the wing of our Kereru bird, so that is how she received her name. Now Kereru down
It's going now.
Wait, how high is it going?
The highest I've seen is up. That's like your big stuff.
Pretty spectacular. So if you come over in this area, we'll maybe feel some sprinkles from the water, from the geyser. So that was a fun, neat experience. Now going to go to my hotel, check in, relax for a little bit, and continue on touring. Alright, so checked in. This is like called the club. Very nice, and had just a few moments of rest, and now back out, or getting out. Okay, so we're out and about, exploring a little bit on my way to the meeting spot for the next activity. So almost there, so just walking around a little bit to get there. Not too far from the hotel, which is centrally located, so pretty easy to move around. Just walk and find places to eat and find maybe some jewelry or some nice carvings. Have a nice police station, flowers, backpackers downtown. Alright, here we are, our next place. Do some physical activity on this magnificent looking lake. Not sure what the name is, but I will soon find out. Okay, all suited up now. My wetsuit, because it is winter here in New Zealand. This lake, still trying to figure out the name. I'll ask my guide, but it's only about 15-minute drive from the spot we went. 15 minutes like from the city center.
Hopefully it stays nice and clear. Hopefully we'll get a nice starry sky. No promises, but what I can promise is glowworms, nature, and some treats.
Good. I was all worried about the...
Here we go.
Come on over. It's a healthy fear.
Right, we're getting ready to go.
Sweet. All right, how's everybody doing? Finding out how long everyone's been in Rotorua for. I heard 1 day for some. Right. So this little bit of land was pushed up out of the ocean relatively late in the history of the world. And because of that, it developed very differently than a lot of other places. We have a lot of unique plants and animals because for a long time it was a secluded little sanctuary out here in the Pacific. sometimes we can see little swallows that will sleep in mud nests that they make in these little pockets. So every cave here on the lake, it all starts as these little slips, just like this one right here. Just tiny little pockets, doesn't look like much, but it starts to catch that wind and that rain, and it slowly will get bigger.
And we have a picture of it. Her camera actually picked it up. So beautiful, because we don't see it back home.
No, never. It's like being outside.
It's my first time kayaking at night. Can start to see some stars a little bit. Again, hard to capture the light, but trying my best. They're up there.
Just like the cave that I put everyone into individually, these are go in, have a look around, and back out kind of caves. There's one over there on the right, and one over there on the left. Over on the right, and over on the left. Where's everyone going? Hey, where are y'all going? I don't know. Exactly.
What's the name of this lake again?
Lake Okereka.
All right, tour is done, and that was another amazing, unique experience. Never done a couple things. One, seeing the glowworms ever, and two, kayaking in the evening and night and in the dark. All right, gonna get some dinner here at Dumpling Spring Festival. So just ordered. Now going to relax and have something nice to eat. So have some tea to warm me up and my delicious looking food. So that was super, super delicious. Now heading back to my hotel for a little. So I just go around the corner and I'm at the Polynesian Spa. So just in front of me, just a very short walk. So gonna relax and get warm and enjoy this wonderful night here. All right, so got my ticket. This is extra, and there are different like sections. I'm just going to the public pool, but there's like different levels of private ones, as well as like a family area with like slides and stuff for like kids. So here we go into one of the pools. So it's very comfortable in here, nice and warm. And there's winter air. Oh, it's so peaceful here. So this one's shallower, not as hot. We have a wonderful view from here. So nice area. They have several drinking fountains so you can stay hydrated. So now gonna go to the next pool. So in the third one now. Also nice and warm, toastier than the last one, so it's good. So for the moment, I have this one all to myself. How special. But yes, very nice. Also get a nice view if I come over here. New Zealand. Okay, time to go into the biggest one. Such a relaxing, soothing, beautiful place. So some history. Again, feel free to pause it if you need more time to read. Bath, 1882. The pavilion, 5 years later. And a pre-spa. Alright, a final walkthrough from the entrance. So this is the main giant pool. Come around the corner. Have these 3 in a row, not 2. Come down like so. Feels so good with the cool air. Then you have this one, the view, and a little walk in front of that over there. You have this one, and that one, and finally up here. So there are 8 pools here in the public, and a little walking path that's hidden behind one of them. Well, that concludes this edition of Traveling with Sam. I hope you had a wonderful time exploring this beautiful country of New Zealand with me and checking out different places, some culture for people interested in Lord of the Rings, so Hobbiton, and some night kayaking and glowworms, as well as trying to find some star constellations, and end it with a beautiful trip to the Polynesian Spa. So definitely recommend these things when you come to New Zealand. You're definitely going to enjoy, so please give this video a like, subscribe if you haven't. Thank you for your ongoing support and for watching my videos, and until next time, thank you for traveling with Sam. Good night.